guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do something new today and do a little bit of forward-facing chatting, and show you one of my newest holiday finds. Well, I don't have a lot, but it's probably the first thing I bought for this holiday season. And I wanted to know if you'd be interested in a little bit more vlog style videos throughout the month of December in the spirit of like Vlogmas or the 12 days of Christmas or something like that. I feel like maybe it would help connect a little bit better if there were some face forward videos every once in a while thrown in, so I can incorporate the purging that I'm doing at home, holiday stuff, maybe going to work a little bit, all kinds of different things. But for now, I thought I would share with you my little holiday find, and it's so cute and I love it so much. And it was fairly inexpensive, and I just thought it added a little something to a corner of our house that didn't have anything, so I'm excited to share it with you. Is he not the cutest? So if you are interested in something like this, of course, I always link my Amazon finds in my Amazon storefront, but I thought he was too cute. I saw him on TikTok Shop. Well, no, yes. You know what? I saw it in a TikTok video, and the person actually had an Amazon storefront linked on their TikTok. And so I hopped over there and I bought it directly from their link. That's what I did. I don't think have I ever bought anything from TikTok Shop? I don't even know. But anyways, he's so cute. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you're looking for something little and cutesy and fun to jazz up your bathroom or vanity area. So now on to the important stuff. Let's get talking about the first paychecks of the month. So we're going to do our regular budgeting schedule. We got a little sidetracked in October, and by we, I mean me. But we're back, and we are working in the November budget workbook kit. And if you haven't gotten your hands on this, it is still available to download. I have this available, and also my Christmas planner, which I am totally in love with and already using like crazy. And this is what the cover looks like. Now, when I printed this, I did it double-sided, but I also resized it for the Happy Planner Classic. So as you can see, there's quite a difference in size. This is the big Happy Planner or the full-size tool notebook. So whichever system you're working with, I'm just letting you know the differences. So if you want to print for the Happy Planner Classic, you would just reduce your print size to 83% scale and full page for the big. And if you don't have a disc system, you know, Happy Planner or tool, you can just hole punch it for a 3-ring notebook, or you can also just print it out regular, don't punch it at all, and just get some page protectors and use those in a 3-ring binder. So we are into Paycheck budget breakdown number 1. This was the monthly budget planner that I did with you guys, and we'll reconcile that at the end of the month, and this is my month on 2 pages. So there's tons of worksheets in here, and like I mentioned briefly in my previous video, I also am thinking about doing maybe a subscription service for printables throughout 2025, and also throw in some freebies just for viewers. I'm not going to announce anything, but I'm just going to add them as a little bonus for anybody who's watching and paying attention. So I just want to let you guys know that that is probably coming as well. So if you have any other ideas of how I can organize my printable distribution, let me know. I'm not sure I want to go back to Etsy because, like I was saying before, Etsy is so saturated with so many talented people who create printables and worksheets and forms to download, but I don't think I would really stand a chance of even being found. Plus, you have to pay to sell on Etsy, which is okay, but if you're not selling that much, it might not be, the best method. So that's why I was thinking about a subscription, or possibly, I don't know. I don't know how else to do it. I'm going to have to think about it. But anyways, if you guys have ideas, just let me know. So we're going to get into the first pays of November, and that includes my husband's, why did I put a comma there? Oh my gosh. That includes my husband's partial retirement. So when he lost his job and they closed their doors where we live, he did get offered a transfer, or because he had so many years there, to take his partial retirement for life. It will never increase except for the cost of living that they get. So this is basically the equivalent of a 401k. He's not that old. He's not even close to Social Security age. So this is just like a bonus. And then he also has his full-time job that he works now. So the fixed expenses that we're going to be taking out of these pays, along with lots of other things that are going to help us get ahead this month are our mortgage, our homeowner's insurance, and also lastly, our gas bill. So those are going to be our fixed that we're going to take care of with these checks. So then for our variables, we're going to do the usual suspects. So we're going to do groceries and then gas and of course dog food. And we do make our own recipe for our little Stella the pug, and she really likes it, and it's much healthier for her dietary needs than a prepackaged dog food, unless I were to buy something super expensive, like, I don't know, maybe like a farmer's dog or something like that. But at that point, it's like, why wouldn't I just make my own? Because it's not an inconvenience for us to do that. Now, if we were like pressed for time or just couldn't do it, then I could understand the subscription because you are paying extra. But we do make a recipe that was recommended by our vet, and she is on a bit of a lower protein, but we don't really cut her protein that much, to be honest. She's over 13 years old now, and for a pug, that is very senior. So we just kind of give her what she's happy with, but we also make the food homemade. So we don't like really cut back too much on the chicken that's in it, even though our vet would prefer that we do. She's not in kidney failure or anything like that. And usually that's why dogs go on low protein, is because, especially as they become more senior, it's for kidney health. But she's not like suffering anything like that, but she was a little bit overweight, like her mama. And so we wanted to give her something more healthy with less filler and cut back a little bit on just the basic grains. So anyways, that's the whole story. So we're going to get into our savings, and we're going to do some fun things, and I'm going to do some cash stuffing when this is over. So I'm going to be filming that. I think I can fit. Yeah. And then I'll share that with you guys. We'll save together. So there was some savings that I included in October, even though I didn't film it. And I want to catch you guys up to speed on that as well. So taxes, $350. That's per month. Now we don't escrow our, I'm gonna do $199, which is $199. In general, $315. We don't escrow our property taxes or our homeowner's insurance, which is why you're seeing them as a separate line item. So we basically pay those individually, which is really nice because it gives us a little bit more control over our insurance, especially. So if we wanted to switch companies or plans or policies, you know, rewrite our policy or whatever to take advantage of some savings, we can do that without getting the bank involved and without them like having to reimburse our previous escrow and set it up new. It's just less of a headache if you want to be a little bit more in control. Now, if you're somebody who's like, I can't be bothered with that, I just want to choose my insurance and pay my taxes, everything, you know, kind of like all bundled under the mortgage and let the bank sort it out, that's totally fine. I think that's great too. But for us, we did that for a very long time. And finally I was like, you know what? I just want to do it on my own. And the bank was very accommodating. They were like, you do it, less work for us. So let's add up $18.70. I have the worst cramp in my finger, so I don't know if I'm just holding the pen too tight. I need to drink more water, and I need probably an electrolyte packet. So 21, 21, 44. Okay. Oh my gosh, this cramp. Give me 1 second. I have to power through it because the cramp just, every time I go to write again, it just keeps coming back. And it hurts like, oh, All right, so 175 plus 100 plus 30 plus 60 plus 120 is 485. So that is the total for our variables. Oh my gosh, I'm like writing so easy. Like, please don't, you see? Oh, all right. Why? Okay, so 500, we're doing savings now, plus 200. Plus 350 plus 100 plus 99 plus 315 is 1564. So we're going to add one more paycheck or one more pay cycle into our Black Friday and Christmas, but then that's it. That's it until next year. And I'm going to start the savings again in January. I'm not going to start it over the holidays. I want to use any extra money into our funds, like our general savings or, you know, home, but we also had purchased some carpet for our basement. So there's some things that we need to pay down, and I'm also paying off Bank of America. So our windows are going to be fully paid off this month, and I'm so excited for that. And I want to concentrate on some things in the month of December rather than just holidays. And then I'll jump back into it with a little less aggressive plan starting in December. And the reason why, or starting in January, and the reason why I say less aggressive is because we started, I think, in July or something like that, or was it late June, or it was July of this year for our Christmas club and our Black Friday savings. And if we would have started earlier, I wouldn't have had to constantly like put in like such high amounts every time. And so it'll be less intense. And that's what I need, because our mortgage, guys, like I have to really buckle down. I'm hoping that this year something happens with the rates and then we can refinance, and that will make me feel so much better. But as of right now, our mortgage is out of hand, and I want to like absolutely make sure that we start paying it down more. We have a 30-year mortgage. It's not something I would ever do again, because you pay a little bit extra, and at the end of the day, you save so much. Now I could pay that down on my own, but in the meantime, I'm still paying all the insurance. So yeah, it just was a bad move. But at the time that we got this house, it was so crazy with the amount of houses that were on the market and the prices. And this one was the best one. And it was, you know, within our budget and whatever. So we scooped it up, and we had needs because my mom was living with us. Well, she is still living with us, and she needed a first floor bedroom. So even though this is a 2-story house, we have a first floor bedroom for her. And that was the most important thing to me. So, you know, you just make it work. Life has its, you know, its trends and its ups and downs, and, you know, the different things that you have to do in the different stages of your life. And this is just what we had to do this time. So, wow. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be back and do some cash stuffing, but let's go over this really quickly. We had 2 paychecks come in for a grand total of $41.75.32, which is a lot. I mean, because this month is going to be such a blessing for us, because I have a 3rd payday for myself, which is why I have so much at the beginning right now. So we had our fixed expenses, which added up to $21.21.44. Our variables added up to $45, no subscriptions out of this check, and then our savings were $15.64, and that brought us to a total of $41.70.44 and a remaining balance of $4.88. So that's about as zero base as I can get. I mean, for, you know, any purposes, I guess I could put, I don't know, $64 in dining out, but this just hangs out in our checking account and we just use it up. Or I can put it in my jar, which I did 1 month and I never did it again, you know, for the remaining, and have like a little jar savings. But I don't know, I think I'm just gonna hang on the checking because it's not that significant. But every dollar counts, so I will be spending it in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, this is it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think about the vlogs. Let me know what you think about the printable, like, services, subscription, maybe for something like that if you're interested. I want to keep them going for people who use them, and I have been thrilled to be able to provide those to you for the majority of this year, and I'm so happy that some of you are using them. It makes my heart happy. So thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.